Hi guys, it's part 2, day 2 of my sleeper pond rebuild. Fish have survived the night. You can see that black bit of silicone there, which I used to seal the small hole on there, is holding fine at the moment. I've just modified the pump. I don't know if you can even see it through the glare there. That was my old floating skimmer, and that's pumping out the last of the water that's in the bottom of here. And then I'm gonna get it all taken apart. Don't know if you can see this. I'll do a closer view when it's empty, but when I took the lid of the bottom drain off, the amount of crud and rubbish that was in there is yeah, I was really surprised about that. There was another channel, I think it's Dazzle Koi. He did a video the other day about pipe sizes for small ponds, and I'd use a 4-inch drain and 4-inch pipe work through to an easy pod. So I was only pulling about 6,000 litres an hour, and it's obviously not enough to pull all the dirt off the bottom, because as you can see it's thick with crap in the bottom, and all the pipe work when I've been taking it out absolutely stinks as well. So that might be why I've had some of the problems that I've had over the last couple of years. But yeah, on the rebuild I'm going to be pulling a lot more flow through it. I'll be putting about at least 15,000 litres an hour through the bottom drain, so hopefully that won't be so much of an issue. But yeah, just something to think about. If you're only doing a small pond, don't use a 4-inch drain, use a 3-inch. Because yeah, it's not clearing all the muck, it's just settling in the pipe work. I haven't ordered a new liner yet for the rebuild. Obviously I can't reuse this liner, but I'm still unsure whether to get a box weld or just a flat liner like I did last time. And as you can see on this liner, I think I did a reasonable job of getting all the folds quite neat, so it doesn't look too bad. But I'm going to price up a box weld liner. I think if I'm going to do it, I might as well do it properly this time. Anyway, I'm going to get this pond taken down, and hopefully we can do some construction on the new pond rather than just destruction at the moment. I've made an absolute mess of my garden. It's absolute mud bath now. But yeah, that's what happens when you do it in January, I guess. The fish are all in here, they're all doing fine. Yeah, they all seem fine, but it hasn't been too cold yet, so I did give them a little bit of food earlier, seeing as they are swimming about, but they didn't eat it. But to be honest, if they don't eat the whole time that I'm rebuilding this, that's fine. It'll just make it a bit easier on the filters. Right, I'll catch you in a minute. Right, so I'm just laying my sleepers out, just so I've got an idea of how big the pond's going to be. Obviously you can see where it was and to where it's going. So it's a fair amount of extra space I'm going to have. I'm going to have the hard job of digging out that bottom drain and all the pipe work, because I concreted all that in as well. But I've got a pickaxe, I'll get it out in the end. So I'm just adding in these extra short pieces, which I'm going to sort of stagger them to make it as strong as possible. I was going to rebar it, but I've decided not to now. What I've got is these 300mm long screws, they're 8mm thick, and I'm putting them straight through there and into the one below, and then obviously the row above it will be pinned into it as well, and I'm probably going to stagger a few along the length as well. It's just a lot quicker and easier than doing rebar. I've got a proper impact driver and it just whacks them straight in. So yeah, should be able to, I'm hoping I'll be able to get this levelled and get that bit dug out in the next couple of days. I'm hoping it's all not going to take me too long at all. Right, so I've reached the end of my first full day doing some digging. It's about 4 o'clock now and I'm absolutely knackered. I've pretty much got most of it down to the level of the old pond. I've taken the upright out from the bottom drain, but I've still got the pipe to dig up. I was hoping to go a little bit deeper than what it was before, but I've remembered why I stopped at this depth last time. The first sort of 1.5 to 2 foot is just sort of hard clay, which, you know, is a real pain in the butt to get through, but you can dig through it. But then after that it goes, I don't know if it's like chalk or some really hard clay or whatever it is, but it's pretty much solid. So I don't know whether I'm going to go any deeper than that. I've still got to try and dig that bottom drain out as well. But yeah, I've got the next 2 days off, but we've got a weather warning in for some rain coming in next 2 days, so I'm not sure how much more I'm going to get done, so I'll probably do another update next week. I pretty much filled a whole 6-yard skip on my own today. It's bloody hard work, but we'll get there in the end. But yeah, fish are all still doing fine. Hopefully it'll be alright when this sort of storm comes in, and that cover's hopefully not going to take off, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, see you in the next one, guys.